Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, we are going to sublimate a tumbler using a convection toaster oven. Let's go ahead and head on over to Canva, and we're going to be sublimating a 20-ounce skinny straight tumbler. And we'll want to select custom size, and we're going to change pixels to inches. And the dimensions for the 20-ounce skinny straight tumbler would be 8.6 by 9.6. And then we're going to select Create New Design. So once you add the image, what you'll want to do is rotate it to the left. And the reason we are doing this is because the paper needs to be portrait, so it's able to wrap around the tumbler. And we're going to go ahead and stretch this a little bit, make it fit. Okay. And then once you do that, we'll go over here to flip and then flip horizontal. And this mirrors the image. The next step is to download the image to your desktop, and we are going to change the file type to a PDF print, and then we're going to go ahead and hit download. Okay, so once you downloaded the image, you'll want to go ahead and open the PDF, and we're going to hit print. We're going to send it to my Epson ET2720, and that printer was converted. I converted that printer into a sublimation printer. So if you're interested in doing that, it's super easy, and I can leave a link below on a video where I actually show you how you can go ahead and convert your printer. You need to make sure that you are on actual size, your portrait. You don't want to be custom or fit or anything. It needs to be actual size. The next step is to click on properties, and we're going to use a legal paper, so 8.5 by 14. Portrait paper type is premium presentation paper matte. Quality needs to be high. And then, of course, color. You want to make sure that none of these are selected. We're going to go to more options. You want to make sure that the rotate, high speed, and mirror are not checked, because remember, we already mirrored it in Canva. Next, we're going to click on advanced. For the color controls, I have color mode is Adobe RGB, gamma is 2.2, and then you'll just adjust your color controls to your liking. Next, we're going to hit OK, OK, and we're going to go ahead and hit print and get started. So the first step is cleaning your tumbler, and I'm going to use rubbing alcohol, and I'm just going to pour a little bit on a paper napkin. And you'll want to clean the tumbler very thoroughly, because any debris that's left on it, once you sublimate, you won't be able to get rid of that debris. So we just want to clean it with rubbing alcohol, and then you want to make sure that you dry it really well. Once you take it off the printer, you'll notice maybe the colors aren't as bold and vivid, but that changes once you sublimate and the heat activates it. So that's totally normal. And I'm just going to cut a little bit of the excess off of the paper. And then we want to apply it to the tumbler. So it's important to just make sure that you place the image the right side up. And then we're going to go ahead and place the tumbler on top of the image. And when you wrap it around, you want to make sure that you pull very securely, you want to pull tightly, because you want it to be pressed against the tumbler as much as it can be. And then you will apply heat resistant tape, and we're going to tape it up. So when applying the heat resistant tape, I like to place the tape going down the center of the tumbler. And again, you want to pull the sublimation paper as tightly as you can against the tumbler. And then I'm going to apply the heat resistant tape, just going all the way down to secure it. And I also like to tape the ends. I think it helps a lot. Some people do, some people don't. I like to, because I really think by reinforcing both ends with the tape and having it pressed against the tumbler really makes a big difference. So what I like to do is just tape it down into the mug on one side or into the tumbler on one side. And then I'll take the tape and the tape half of the tape onto the tumbler, and then the other half I fold over and it attaches on the inside. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that and make it as secure as possible. And then the next step is applying the sublimation shrink wrap. And then we'll use a heat gun and we will go ahead and shrink it and get as many of the lines and stuff out of the sublimation shrink wrap and make it tight against the tumbler. And this is actually a really good time to preheat your convection toaster oven. You'll want to preheat it at 400 for at least 15 minutes before using it. And then we're going to sublimate it for just 6 minutes. So when using a convection toaster oven, it's important to wear heat-resistant gloves because it gets very, very hot. We preheated it for 15 minutes at temperature 400. And when placing our tumblers inside, I like to place parchment paper down first because the shrink wrap does melt a little bit and it's going to melt on top of the rack. And you'd rather it melt on the parchment paper than on the rack. So we're going to go ahead and place the tumblers inside the convection toaster oven and we are going to sublimate it for 6 minutes. And I'm not rotating it, I'm just placing it in there for 6 minutes. So it's been 6 minutes, we're ready to go ahead and take it out of the sublimation toaster. We're going to go ahead and turn it off, and remember to wear heat resistant gloves because it is very, very, very hot. You can either unwrap it while it's hot or you can even wait for it to cool. It's really up to you. So let's go ahead and unwrap it and check it out. So this turned out really, really nice, isn't it? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you're going to do as well? If you don't already subscribe to my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.